As a psychiatrist, one of the most common issues I actually see on a day-to-day basis is not so much depression and anxiety, but I almost always hear about poor sleep. And poor sleep can be caused by a variety of things. But I think even people without psychiatric issues have poor sleep, and it's simply because of the amount of stimulation we get now on a day-to-day basis. So here are my tips for sleep with some supplement recommendations if you don't want to take medications just yet. Number 1, reduce light exposure. The pineal gland in your brain produces a hormone called melatonin. Melatonin is what's responsible for getting us to go to sleep. Blue light exposure decreases the amount of melatonin that our pineal gland secretes. It's a well-known fact. So you have to get your body physiologically ready for sleep. That means no screens. Number 2, don't go to bed until you're ready to sleep. You should not be lounging in your bed, like doing work in your bed, eating in your bed. Let the bed be for sleep so that you train your body to think like, all right, if I'm getting into bed, it's time to start sleeping. One of the most difficult things that keep people awake is constant racing thoughts at nighttime. Now look, we all live busy lives and there's many things we have to do the next day. What I would recommend is give a time at nighttime where you write down what I need to do for tomorrow. Following that, you do not allow yourself to think about that stuff again, and just meditate for 10 or 20 minutes. Now I can make a separate video on meditation and mindfulness, which can be really useful, but it's something you really have to want to do. As far as supplements for sleep, here are the ones that I find there's good evidence for. 1, melatonin. Obviously, you could buy it over the counter. But most people take over-the-counter melatonin incorrectly. You're not supposed to take it right as you get into bed. You're supposed to take it about an hour to 90 minutes before you intend to go to sleep. It takes a while to start working. Another supplement that's really useful for anxiety at nighttime and kind of helps you become more calm is L-theanine. Now, L-theanine is really useful for a variety of things. I did a video on it way back when. But it's even useful for people who get super jittery and super anxious when they drink coffee. They take it with L-theanine and they just get the caffeine without the jitteriness. Number 3, I would say chamomile. Now you can have chamomile tea or you can take a chamomile supplement, but chamomile, the active compound is apigenin. I also did a video on that below. That can help you induce sleep. I would generally say to avoid diphenhydramine Benadryl because long-term exposure of that is not good for your brain. And certainly avoid alcohol. You might think alcohol helps you go to sleep. Alcohol disrupts and destroys your sleep. Let me know if this was helpful, and let me know if you have any particular questions below.